here at Axtell. Of course, state championships combined. These two teams have combined to win 7 of the last 8-man Division II titles in the state of Kansas. Of course, Axtell comes in with a winning streak of 45 games dating back to 3 years ago. Meanwhile, Hanover history on their side, it was the Axtell Eagles that ended the Hanover Wildcats at the time state record 43-game winning streak back in 2019. It is going to be a great matchup here this evening. Glad to have you all along for the ride. Max Blasky with you on the call. With Blasky to my right, who will talk to here after our pregame coaches interviews. We talked about the history. We talked about the anticipation. I don't think we can put enough emphasis onto this game, not only what it means for district seeding, but also the history in the state of Kansas. There's no love lost between these two Twin Valley League schools, and some great 8-man action will be played tonight here in Axtell, Kansas. It is, of course, our Marysville Dental Care game of the week, where Dr. Brittany and Dr. Zach are your number 1 rated dentists in Northeast Kansas. Go to MarysvilleDentalCare.com to book your visit and receive the dental care that you deserve. Top-ranked Axtell, second-ranked Hanover up for you next on KNUI FM 95.5. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to hear from visiting head coach Matt Hoyer, and then a little bit after that, we're going to hear from home head coach Eric Detweiler as both of these teams prepare for what feels like a state championship caliber matchup on Friday night on KNUI FM 95.5.
Dr. Brittany here with Marysville Dental Care, where your family's health is our top priority. Dr. Zach, our team, and I are the family dental home you've always been looking for.
Our comprehensive dental care is designed to serve all of your dental needs. Whether it's a routine cleaning, braces, or cosmetic work, we provide the highest quality of care with a comfortable experience. Visit our office across from the Marysville Courthouse or go to MarysvilleDentalCare.com to schedule a visit.
Have the smile you've always wanted with our team by your side.
For all your gas and service needs, it's OK Service Station in Hanover. You'll get fast, friendly, dependable service every time you visit. They have fuel available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Ask how you can get a gas card for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes, too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
Donut Day is coming! Donut Day? What's that? Free donuts for Blue Valley customers.
October is National Cooperative Month, and Blue Valley Technologies is here to celebrate. Swing by on Friday, October 25th, before work or school for donuts, coffee, and hot apple cider. Drive through our west parking lot from 7 to 10 a.m. The first 25 people through get a free stocking hat.
Other various prizes are available.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
Landall in Marysville is invested in their team, facilities, products, customers, community, future, and excellence. For over 60 years, a family-owned company focusing on quality workmanship products and employees. Congratulating their team members with their loyalty and hard work that's paid off with a 12-year profit-sharing average of 12.42%. Thanks for all you do in making Landall Company stand out above the rest. Employment opportunities available. Go online at landall.com/careers. EEO Vets and Disability. Welcome.
Welcome to the Marysville Dental Care pregame coaches interview on our game of the week between the Hanover Wildcats and the Axtell Eagles. First, we will be joined by Hanover Wildcats head coach Matt Hoyer. Matt, your team is coming off a 68-0 win versus Wakefield last Friday night to move to 6-0 on the season. What impressed you the most about your team last week?
I thought we did a good job defensively and, kind of being assignment sound and being kind of physical at the point of attack. They had a pretty physical runner, and I thought our kids did a good job of shutting them down. kind of right there. And offensively, I thought that we did a pretty good job of being balanced and taking care of the football, and we were able to pop a few big plays. And then I thought when our JV came in, they did extremely well as well. So I thought that it was overall a pretty good performance, and it was able to get everybody on the field and get everybody some reps on Friday night.
That shutout for your team defensively was your 4th in 7 games this year, Matt. What about that side of the ball is different this year compared to last?
I think just athletically, we're a lot faster, a lot quicker than we've been the last couple of years, and that really gives us, especially an 8-man, kind of an advantage as far as running some things down and probably limiting the big plays a little bit more than the last couple of years. That's kind of a testament to the kids have worked hard over the course of the off season. And we've started to have some of our younger kids mature to where they're getting a little bit bigger and stronger and faster. And I think that's probably the biggest difference that we've seen to this point this year.
Shifting our attention to tonight's matchup with Axel, of course, a historically good program over the last 4 or 5 years over there under head coach Eric Detweiler. What are you wanting to see or learn from your team in tonight's matchup?
Sure, I think first and foremost, it's for some distance placing and everything like that, but it's going to be a kind of a measuring stick. It's no secret, they're the top of Division II in 8-man football. So it's one of those things where we've got to make sure that, when we go in and we execute to the very best of our ability, and, even once Friday's done, win or lose, we're going to know exactly where we stand, what we need to do, and, where we need to go from here. I mean, is it going to make or break our season as far as what happens on Friday night? No, but at the same time, I think that our kids are extremely excited. I know I'm extremely excited, kind of go into that football game and kind of, really understand where we're at. I think that our schedule has been, pretty tough, through the course of the first few weeks, but at the same time, I don't know that it's been, having an opponent, that's Axtell tough. So it's one of those things where, I'm really excited, as we're getting really close to the playoff season or playoff time, that, we're going to be able to have a game like this to where we can really see and really focus in on what we need to do in order to reach our goals, in late October and early November.
You have had the experience over your tenure there at Hanover to play in big state championship games, playoff games, regular season games too as well, but this team might not have that same experience. So what words of advice are you giving your team before you take the field tonight?
Just do you. Do what we need to do, take care of us, and just let it play out as it is. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to, just sit back and let somebody else, do things for you, but at the same time, make sure that, you're playing to the best of your ability. You're doing the very best to making the team better, and just have fun. Things like these that you dreamed about in the backyard. It's not a game that you win 68-0 that you dreamed about when you were a kid. I mean, surely that every once in a while when you had these matchups, you ended up winning 68-0, but that was the fantasy world and everything like that. So it's one of those things where this is about an opportunity and this is about an experience. And you'll make the most of it.
This has been the Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week pregame coaches interview with Hanover Wildcats head coach Matt Hoyer. Hang tight. We'll talk to Axtell Eagles head coach Eric Detweiler after this break.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Hanover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Hanover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Hanover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
Axtell Truss has the experience to provide custom-built trusses for any application. Put them to work with your next project. Let them help design the right pitch, length, and number of trusses to suit your needs. They can turn out more complicated designs and configurations as well. All are solidly built in their enclosed shop with roll-off delivery to your site available. They also assure the best materials and quality construction, completed on your schedule. Call today for a quote or more information at 785-736-2291. That's Axtell Truss.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Western National Bank in Summerfield wants you to feel good about where you are with your money. Available when you need them and offering online and personal services, Western National Bank will make sure to keep you and your money happy. Call Western National Bank at 244-6211 to make your money smile. Member FDIC.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Welcome to the second half of our KNDY pregame coaches interviews as we sit down now with Axtell Eagles head coach Eric Detweiler. Coach, you handled St. Paul last Friday 68-0 to extend your team's winning streak. What worked well for your boys in that contest?
Our guys just come out with good energy and, effort. I thought we shut them down right away. And actually the entire game, I think they ended up with negative yards offensively. So, when we got the momentum right off the bat where they couldn't score, and then we went right down and scored a touchdown, and just everything just kind of snowballed from there. And it's proud of the way our kids come out of the gate with excitement, energy, and on having a home game, and just keeping our momentum going.
Of course, coming into tonight's contest, it is senior night for your team. This year's seniors, they are looking for their fourth straight state championship. They have not lost a high school football game. Besides the leadership aspect and everything that everyone sees from the outside, what makes this group of seniors so special?
Well, I just think their confidence level is extremely high. They know what they need to do. They do the hard work and practice every week. They watch film. They just do everything right. And I've always told them that you do everything right, you got no reason to be nervous in games and play like you're supposed to. And this group does a tremendous job of that.
The success of your team this year and over the last couple has been well documented, but especially this year, your defense has pitched shutouts in 4 out of the 7 games. What has been so successful on that side of the ball, do you feel?
Well, I think more than anything, just staying fundamentally sound. A lot of times you can find somebody on film that, isn't doing their job or isn't assignment sound or that can, doesn't cover, their spot on the field offensively or defensively, whether it's pass or run. And I just think our guys are talking together well and playing together well and just moving as a collective unit instead of, I would say 8 individuals out there.
Now turning our attention to tonight's matchup versus the Hanover Wildcats, a highly anticipated matchup, but it is a home game for you guys. What kind of energy does the crowd here at Axtell provide for your team?
Oh, yeah, there's always a little more excitement for a home game, I feel like, especially the bigger games. We got, our grandstands with our video board. A lot of times we got a hype video and music playing, and you just feel more comfortable at home. And I think a lot of times it shows.
As you look at this Hanover Wildcats squad, Matt Hoyer talked about this matchup a little bit beforehand, but both teams coming undefeated on the year. Hanover off a 6-5 season last year. What does this year's Hanover squad present that you are preparing for in tonight's game?
Well, they're fundamentally sound. Obviously they're well coached. Matt's been there for a long time. Won several state titles, and they just don't have any open areas on the field where you can exploit. They do everything right. They're defensively. They take the right steps, and they just do everything right. And like I said, is well coached.
This has been the KNDY pregame coaches interview with Axtell Eagles head coach Eric Detweiler. Don't touch that dial as the top 2 teams in 8-man Division II take aim at each other. Coming up next on KNDY.
If your vehicle is looking like it just went through a muddy rally race, or perhaps it's been target practice for the neighborhood bird gang, then you need to get your car washed today at the Axtell Car Wash. The Axtell Car Wash has 2 enclosed self-service bays, even one size for semi-tractors. Just pull in, pay with your bank card, and wash all the dirt, mud, bugs, and bird stuff off your vehicles. You don't have to drive far to get a clean car. Just visit the Axtell Car Wash, proud supporter of the Axtell Eagles.
For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff at Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it, always dedicated to their customers. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations, and they know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. With locations in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and Humboldt, Nebraska. Stop by or give them a call today.
Planning new construction? If it's an outbuilding, storage, home addition, or a new home, the pros at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber will help you put together everything you need from start to finish. They can help you with your design with recommendations and cost estimates, helping you find the right product at the right price. And it's delivered free for you when you're ready when you shop local. Everything you need for your dream home or a simple shed is at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber. Visit with them today.
Not everyone can become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
B&D Buildings of Axtell specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud-frame buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. B&D Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. B&D Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. B&D Buildings at 785-294-0147.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum works hard to be there for you when it matters most. Their goal is simple, to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And they'll reach that goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Proudly serving Kansas with locations at Blue Rapids and Hanover, Sapp Brothers thanks all of their current customers. If you're not a current customer, call the winning team at Sapp Brothers locations at Blue Rapids and Hanover today for all of your propane and fuel needs.
Anticipation has mounted. We are near kickoff. Max Blasky back with you here on our Marysville Dental Care game of the week between Axtell and Hanover. All the superlatives that can be used have been used leading up to this game, as I'm joined now with my co-partner here tonight, Quentin Blasky. Quentin, 3 straight state titles for Axtell coming into this one. The undefeated record at 45 straight games now. Of course, the history behind the Hanover Wildcats. There's a lot that is going to go into this game history-wise. But I think on the field, it's going to live up to every expectation that we have.
And there are a lot of expectations for both teams out there tonight. Axtell, of course, as you said, on a massive win streak. One of the best, most dominating teams we've seen in this division. For Hanover, they're playing great this year. I believe undefeated so far. And their expectation tonight is to come out and get it done against the big dogs of the Axtell Eagles.
Even though these teams do come into the game undefeated, and defense has been a key for both squads so far in the year. Hanover, after allowing last year 29 points per game, are allowing just a hair over 6 points per game. They've only allowed 5 touchdowns, 3 of them against Frankfort, 2 of them against an El Saline team. Meanwhile, for the Axtell Eagles, defensively all season, they have scored more points on the defensive side than they have allowed. They have allowed 2 touchdowns all season, 3.7 points per game. The Axtell defense is just dominant again this year.
Yeah, you have to be dominant on both sides of the ball to perform the way Axtell has been performing. Hanover, on the other end, we've seen them take down big company in the likes of Frankfort. So it's definitely not a team to slouch against, and definitely a team that could kind of hurt those stats tonight.
And we are right near here to kick off, about a minute 20 away, so I'm going to turn it over to you, Quinn. Why don't you go ahead and introduce our starters, starting with the visitors tonight, the Hanover Wildcats.
For the Hanover Wildcats, we have Cameron Juneman, a senior, Braylon Mine, a junior, Riken Stahlbalmer, another senior, Hunter Keepaper, a sophomore, Tanner Bruna, a junior, Lexington Stahlbalmer, a sophomore, Alex Juneman, a sophomore, or junior, excuse me, Brayden Schwartz, a senior, Eli Hyman, a junior, and Aiden Stahlbach, a senior. For the Axtell Eagles,
I'll take the Axtell Eagles here as we're getting ready. We'll see them on offense first, so we'll take those starters when they come out. Kicking off for Hanover will be Hunter Keepaper, back deep, Brandon Schmelsley to the left side, the ever-dangerous returner, along with Brandon Selsley and Eli Broxman back there. And the first kick will go out the back of the end zone. Actual starters tonight for the offense play.
Also starters are going to be Landon Schmidt, Colin Shaughnessy, Rylan Bussing, Eli Broxterman, Logan Salmon, Brandon Schmelsley, Blaze Bussing, Dalton Hayden. That group there tonight.
Ever-explosive Axtell team, of course, 3 straight state champions, averaging 73 points per game this season. On the offensive end, they're going to get the ball going at about their own 15-yard line. It's going to be a sweep wide. Detweiler near side trying to get the sideline. Those are for a first down. They pick up about 10. For Landon Schmidt.
Shaughnessy getting a good block on the edge there to allow him to pick up about 4 sheriff on that play.
So in the backfield for Axtell, of course, Brandon Schmelsley back at quarterback this year, under that control for the second straight year. The KU commit, an explosive athlete, but not to be outdone. Eli Broxterman, too, as well, was last year's Fortune Kansas Offensive Player of the Year in 8-man Division II. This year already has 11 touchdowns through 6 games. He's in the backfield with Schmelsley. Schmelsley's going to run a draw. It's out at the line, but sneaks away out of one tackle, good enough for a first down. Across the 30, across the gain here for Axtell on their first drive. As you can hear, a big crowd here tonight from the Axtell Eagles. Good stands over on the Hanover side, too, as well. We're talking a little bit beforehand. It could be about 600 to 700 people here in the town of Axtell this evening for this matchup. Of course, if you're tuned in to Candy Wine, we're glad you decided to make that decision, and we've got a doozy on our hands here this evening. Hanover defense will go 3 down linemen against this running back. Schmelsley spins along the middle and halfback draw. Picks up about 1, and we'll bring up a second down and about 9 now to go on the second carry for Brandon Schmelsley.
That was cohorts getting in there, not allowing Schmelsley to pick up too many yards. I believe 1 there. Really just good job of wrapping up and not letting him go, getting him by his foot and tripping him over.
Big part about this actual offense is the shiftiness that they run with. We saw it on the sweep in the first play here already, trying to get you in space. Hanover defense, 2 down linemen led by Cameron Juneman, trying to bring pressure on this second down and 9. It's going to be an option left side as Detweiler will be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of 2 there, Landon Schmidt. That Hanover defense, the aforementioned Cameron Juneman right there making the play.
Yeah, this game, I know when you talk about the explosive offenses both teams have, but this game will come down to defensive stops. You can get more defensive stops.
I think Whitten made a fine point there. Everyone expecting a high-scoring game. I won't expect if we have a game in the 20s. Second down, third down, and 10 now. Probably the first one I've ever seen all year. Schmelsley back to pass. Pressure comes up the middle. Now rolls right. Has a man along the sideline. At the 20-yard line. Pick that down for the Axtell Eagles. 23. We're going to give it 33 yards as Colin Shaughnessy picks up his first reception. Brandon Schmelsley avoided pressure in the backfield and threw a dart to Shaughnessy along the sideline.
A great job there of Schmelsley being able to scramble, keep his head downfield, find the broken coverage, and get into the man. On a crucial third down, like you said, they don't see those very often.
They were 3 for 3 on third downs on the season. Make them 4 for 4 now after that one. Schmelsley will be alone in the backfield. 3 receivers to his left, tight end, tight left side. He's going to look that way. Now look to one right. Try to get around this Hanover defense. Pulls over an Hanover defender.
just doesn't give up. A good hard hit, but he just kept his hands on him and drug him to the ground.
Hanover doing a good job once they are getting hands on the quarterback so far here tonight to bring him down. But we talked about that explosive play there just moments ago. Brandon came into this game 305 yards through the air on the season, 30 right there. For Axtell has been so dominant, having needed to use a lot of offense this year. Smelsley, halfback draw right up the middle. He's going to put his shoulder down. Good tackle in the middle of that Hanover defense. Pick up a maybe one. Brings up another third down.
Yeah, their stats, when you look at the stat book, are a little deceiving just because of how much offense they don't play, which is almost insane to say.
Back-to-back pickups of actually 4 there. They gave Smelsley some forward progress. So now a third down at about 3. Ball on the Hanover 9-yard line. Axel looking for your first score. 8:30 left to go here in this first quarter. Smelsley motion man will be Broxman. Broxman leads the way up the middle. Smelsley puts down that shoulder. Good enough for a first down. And all the way down inside the 5. Down to about the 2. So on a third down and 2. Pickup of about 6 there. They're going to mark it down at the 30. So far early on, we've seen Axel being very deliberate with their run game. Just quarterback power really right up the middle on these first couple plays. Now deep inside Hanover territory, Axel looking to strike first here in the first quarter. Moving in the backfield and up in college. Smelsley catches that down. Touchdown. Axel Eagles. Number 16, Brandon Smelsley, a 2-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, you said they're just giving the ball to Smelsley and letting him run it down. It wasn't working there when they went to that third down conversion and had to pass it, but ever since then, they've been able to pick up 6 yards consistently on that, at least.
Axel trying to jump out here, 8-0. Scored on their first possession. A little flip pass to Broxman. Broxman looking for space. On the left end, and he will. 2-point conversion is good. As Smelsley finds Broxman. Axel takes this early 8-0 lead. You're listening to the Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week on KNDY FM 95.5.
If your car says, I need fixed, call on Little Joe's Service in Axtell to fix it right. From routine maintenance to repairs of all types, Joe can serve your needs. Fast, friendly, and down-to-earth service with satisfied customers from all over the area. Turn to Little Joe's 66th Service in Axtell for any automotive repair needs. Proud supporters of the Axtell community, it's Little Joe's Service.
As a farm or ranch owner, you've invested heavily in your agribusiness, especially in your livestock. Protecting them from accidents, fires, and other natural disasters is crucial for your farm's success. At Blue Valley Insurance, we recognize the importance of your animals as assets to your livelihood. Visit our offices in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville to explore comprehensive livestock insurance options tailored to your needs. Safeguard your farm's future with Blue Valley Insurance today.
Have an accident with your vehicle? Call Moonlight Restoration and they'll take care of you with a free estimate, and they'll turn it into the insurance company for you. You name it, they can do it. Fender benders, auto and tractor restoration, windshield repair or replacement, spray and bed liners, sandblasting, dealer and installer of B&W hitches and drop and lock hitches. No job is too large or too small for Moonlight Restoration. If you want quality work done by skilled technicians, call Moonlight Restoration in Axtell, Kansas. Owned and operated by Brett and Nikki Runnebaum. Call 736-2359.
It took Axel 4 minutes to put the first score up on the board here this evening. 8-0 is your score. Brandon Smelsley punches it in with a 2-yard touchdown run. Now on the season on the ground. That is Smelsley's 8th touchdown, tied with Eli Broxman before that one for the team lead. Just the explosiveness. It's all very deliberate, though, attack from Axel.
Very deliberate indeed. The only explosive play we really saw was that pass down the sideline.
Now it's Hanover's turn. Quarterback Reichen Stahlmalmer back there in the gun with Alec Juneman to his right. Man in motion is Braylon Mine. Will flip pass to him. Mine's got space. First down, looking for more, and he'll be stopped right at the first down marker. They might actually call him short, so it's going to be a 9-yard pickup there for Braylon Mine on the first play of the game as Reichen Stahlmalmer found Mine. This Hanover offense, not to be outdone with this Axtell offense. 43 points per game is how much Hanover averages. this season. They had a big output last Friday versus Wakefield. 68-0 was that score, compared to a few years ago in in Hanover, averaging just a hair under 30 points per game. Offense has been impressive. Second play from scrimmage after the first down mark. It is going to be a gain of 10 instead of a pickup of 9. There's a run up the middle by Alex Juniman. We'll pick up a handful. We're going to give them 2 on that one. Actually, 1. They get a second down and 9. I think, like we talked about in the beginning, I think there's enough experience on both of these sidelines. You're not going to see any of these coaches get too amped up and try and take too big a shots early on.
No, you won't. I love the first play call that we saw there by Hanover. Just a nice little screen pass out to the far side, able to pick up 10. That's what you're going to need to do, is just chunk down that yardage versus this Axtell team.
Of course, Axtell's defense hasn't been tested like they have so far tonight. The most they've given up is 8 2 weeks ago versus Blue Valley. There's going to be an option that side. Fumble, it's going to be blown up in the backfield. Let's see who's got that one. It will be Axtell. Jumping on that one and causing the fumble was senior Dalton Heinen, who was having him a good first possession. Fumble caused, turnover by Hanover. We'll give it right back to Axel.
Yeah, Heinen doing a lot of work here already in this first quarter. Of course, got that fumble and the recovery on the fumble. Was able to beat the Hanover backer there on that broken option play, but got a solo tackle too on those first 3 plays.
Heinen just read that play perfectly. Stahlbaumer had a good idea to pitch it to Juniman, but just was too quick with it. Excuse me, here's Smelsley on the first play. He's in for a touchdown, but a flag will be thrown back near the line of scrimmage. It would have been a 24-yard touchdown by Smelsley, but we're going to come back with our first holding penalty of the night.
Yeah, that's where both these teams can get in trouble. We've seen these Hanover games where they come down to a few plays where if a penalty went a different way, especially against Frankfurt, that game could have had a different outcome. I was going to comment on how well they was liking that edge, but there at the end, he definitely did hold.
Blocked it a little bit too well there, but you saw the explosiveness. First play, just take it right to the end zone. Hanover defense needing to get back on their horse. After the turnover by Hanover, Axel has it on their second possession. Here's 6:22, leading 8-0. It's an option left side, but Smelsley reverses field. He's going to pick up we're going to call it 6 yards there, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Second down now and about 12 upcoming after the 5-yard pickup by Smelsley.
Honestly, a good outcome for that play there. Smelsley bobbled the ball off the snap there a little bit. As Max stated, that was an option left. He bobbled it, was just too late to get out left with his running back, and decided to run it himself, picking up a few yards.
Hanover defense needing to come up big here. Of course, the front line squad of Eli Hyman, Cameron Juniman, and Brandon Schwartz now looking to gain some pressure on Smelsley. Smelsley in the back, go back to pass. There's Juniman at the screen in the middle, taking one-handed by Landon Smith. Smith's up the middle. Smith in for a touchdown. A 25-yard touchdown pass from Brandon Smelsley to Landon Smith.
Yeah, great blocky up front. That's what your coaches love to see on those screen plays. Every guy went out and hit someone on the Hanover side of the ball.
And just as me and head coach Matt Hoyer were talking this week, self-inflicted wounds like that turnover, you can't have it against teams like Axtell. And here the Eagles are looking to make this one 16-0 still here in the first quarter. Smelsley will be alone in the backfield, 3 receivers right. Smelsley in the pistol, takes the snap, runs right. Now with a little pass, we'll throw it to the end zone. So it will stay 14-0, but Axel out here hot and heavy first in the quarter. 14-0 on our Marysville Dental Care game of the week.
The Check 21 Act, passed by Congress, makes checking accounts a whole lot simpler today. Every check you write will be copied onto your monthly statement in smaller form, so at a glance you can see your check traffic. Verifying your check transactions will be faster and more efficient for you and for the bank. You'll have more time to hit a few golf balls or enjoy some quality time with your kids or grandkids. Citizen State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Barry Bussing Construction in Axtell offers dozer construction and all types of soil conservation work, including terraces and waterway. Remember, conservation is the key to our future, and it all starts with you. Contact Barry Bushing and see how he can help you. Call Barry today at 736-2833. For conservation work, Barry Bushing Construction of Axtell, Kansas. Phone 736-2833.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
Axtell strikes first in this one, leading 14-0 in the first quarter. Good return there, though, by Cameron Juneman. Got the ball up to the 29-yard line for the Hanover Wildcats. So Clinton Hanover already trailing here 14-0. A fumble was caused on the first possession that they had, but they moved. It looked like they were moving the ball pretty well.
Yeah, they learned. We saw that kickoff there. They're able to take yardage away from Axel. Just minimize mistakes here. Do what we do best. Get the yards that they will give you. That's all you can do against the Axel team.
Axel not making it easy there. On the option right side, Ryan Stallhammer's going to have to eat that loss in the backfield. And Axel defense too quick as Eli Washington got there for that TFL.
Yeah, one thing Hanover has done well, we've seen Axel actually possess the ball more than usual already, which is wild to say. But Axel has possessed the ball most of this game so far, which they normally strike well, strike fast, get the offense off the field.
On a 2nd down and 12 now from their own 27, Stallhammer will be in the shotgun. One receiver each side as mine works left to right. That's going to be handoff up the middle as Juneman has a little bit of a hole into the teeth of that Axel defense. Good enough for positive yardage and a pickup of about 6 or 7. It was 6-yard pickup there for Alec Juneman into the heart of that Axtell defense. At linebackers tonight, Rylan Bussing, Eli Brockshman, and a Wyatt Detweiler. Hanover, though, needing to get an answer for the rowdy crowd here in Axtell, Kansas. Glad to see the crowd that is. Of course, if you're tuned in, always love to have you tuned in to our Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week. 3rd down and 5 now. It already seems like a big 3rd down in this first quarter. Stallhammer takes a shotgun snap, takes the pass left, now swings it out right into the hands of his receiver up close, good enough for a first down, as that went to Caper Cohorse, his first reception this evening.
They like most that far side. Colin Shaughnessy over there for Axel already has picked up 3 tackles, but it's working out for them. They were able to convert that good 3rd down that they desperately needed, and we'll see if they continue to pound that far side from us.
About a 7-yard pickup there from Stallhammer to Cohorse as Hanover is right at midfield. Ball setting on at the blue stripe on the Hanover side of the 40-yard line. Stallhammer under center, tight end left will be Juneman. Man in motion is number 11, Hunter Keycaper. He breaks the left side. There's a flag in the backfield. Keycaper down, though, 20-10. Tripped up at the 5. Heck of a run there by Hunter Keycaper. The sophomore got some space, but we have some penalty markers back at the line of scrimmage.
I believe that penalty is going to be for a face mask, but Keycaper was able to run right out of that and pick up a bunch of yardage. If that is what it is, I imagine it will be declined here. And there is the confirmation. It will be a face mask.
So a face mask will be declined as Keycaper takes it from the 40 all the way down to the 6. So a 34-yard pickup there on the run by Hunter Keycaper gives Hanover excellent scoring opportunity. Actually, that's going to be down inside the 5-yard line down to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, I don't believe he was dragged out of bounds right away there by Brockman, who was able to get that shoestring tackle that kept them out of the end zone.
Hanover with ball on the left hash. Now it'll be Braylon Mine under center. Tight end to the right side. One receiver left, one receiver Mine. Mine's going to give a little kind of quarterback sneak. Kind of went off the offensive guard on the left side. So kind of a strung out quarterback power there. Rylan Bushing comes in for the tackle as we move from the 3 down to the 1.
That was a good look to get into the end zone, picking up a few yards there. Just hit immediately by 3 Hanover Axtell Eagles who are on defense.
And what a huge drive here for Hanover. If they are able to punch this one in. Axel already on top, 14-0, 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Cadrick Cohorse now under center. Cohorse is going to push his way forward for a 1-yard Hanover touchdown. Touchdown, Cadrick Cohorse, his first here on the evening at 2:54 in this first quarter will make our score 14-6. Axel ahead.
Yeah, huge possession there. When Axel has all that momentum, the only thing Hanover could do was come out and show them that they mean business, and they sure did.
Hanover was set up by a good kickoff return by Cameron Juneman all the way up to the 30. A big run by Hunter Kikefer gets Hanover into the end zone for the first time here tonight. Cohorse back there, swings it right side. Two-point conversion will be no good. This Cohorse Senate hit is intended receiver. Our score will stay 14-6. You're listening to Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week on FM 95.5.
The answer is yes, SBS.
Are you sick and tired of getting tackled at the 1-yard line? Is your current insurance provider not getting you the right coverage in your time of need? Stop by your local SBS insurance office and we'll develop a game plan for the best coverage and protection of your assets. With SBS Insurance, we'll help you score that winning touchdown.
SBS Insurance, the home team. The answer is yes.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
Back to live action. Hunter Kikefer is going to send this one off left to right, a little squib kick. Brockshman will take it at about the 10, wait for his blockers to set up, trying to keep it near side. Now we'll look to reverse field. Brockshman's got a little space on the far side. Good job by Hanover staying in line, though. And finally, Brockshman will be taken down about the 20. But you just saw that what could be the explosiveness, of course, of those two back there returning kicks so far this year. Brandon Smelsley has 3 punt returns for a touchdown. Meanwhile, Eli Brockstrom has himself, well, I thought he had a kickoff too as well. No, Brandon Smelsley 2 kickoff return touchdowns too as well. But the ever-explosive Brockstrom gets Axel up to their own 19, where they'll start their second offensive possession, leading this one 14-6. It's going to be a sweep left side, driven out of bounds. Lyndon Schmidt will be the beneficiary of that run. Pickup of, they put 5 up on the board, but I'm going to call it 4-yard pickup down, bringing out a second down and 6. 3-yard pickup there for Lyndon Schmidt. As the quarter continues to wind down, 2:38 here to play in this first. Axel leading 14-6 in what is one of the most highly anticipated high school games of the year. Smelsley looking back to pass. Little comeback pattern snagged in one-handed against his left half by Eli Brockstrom. Pretty impressive catch, and it will go for a first down. It's on a second down and 7, 8-yard completion. From Smelsley to Brockstrom. That was an impressive catch there. One-handed, below the waist, bullet of a throw. I don't think he thought he caught it. He kind of hesitated a moment, but really impressive there. And found the soft spot in this Hanover zone, which had everyone covered on that passing play. Smelsley in the shotgun. It's going to be a quarterback draw up the middle. Cameron Juneman's going to wrestle down Smelsley for a tackle for loss. Negative 1 yard loss there for Smelsley, and Cameron Juneman playing like an all-state defensive lineman. We saw him a couple weeks ago versus Frankfort. Absolutely wrecked that contest for the Wildcats, and here force Axel into a second down and 11. Juneman already with 3 solo tackles here and giving Smelsley a run for his money there in the backfield when he could get back there. Roxman to the right of Smelsley. It's going to be a little touch pass now to Smith around the near side. We're going to have a flag thrown down as Smith picks up a handful, maybe one or two there on the little touch pass. So we'll see what the penalty marker is for. Gives me a chance to remind you that college football continues on KNDY this weekend. KU will be versus Houston at 2:30 on FM 95.5. Meanwhile, on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1, K-State will be at West Virginia starting at 6:30. That's going to be a penalty accepted on Hanover. Lurch accepted penalty there for the Wildcats. So it looked like a Hanover player took out some legs of Axel, I believe.
Yeah, it looked like a chop block. That was my best guess. I'm not sure. I didn't see that part of the play develop too much. I'm not sure if that was the correct call there. But of course, we got a lot of cheers and a lot of boos. So, someone's going home happy if someone's sad. But we'll see if Hanover can continue to play some pretty good defensive football.
And a big change in field is now that jumps it all the way up to the Hanover 34 across midfield. Smelsley across the middle has his intended receiver. Getting up for positive yardage as Wyatt Detweiler picks up his first step here tonight.
Don't think Smelsley is seeing the guys down the field that he wants to see. He's gone to that kind of slant route, kind of jump pass quite a few times here tonight. It is picking up yardage, but we know he likes to throw the deep ball too.
And, of course, Hanover doing a good job of staying in position, too, not allowing Smelsley to throw those deep passes except that first one. There's going to be a run by Smelsley. Gets up enough for a first down up to the 20-yard line. 5-8-yard pickup there for Smelsley as he continues to take this rock. First down here for Axtell as they are inside the red zone now of Hanover. 26 seconds left to play here in this fast-moving first quarter. Axtell leading 14-6. It looks like the Eagles will try and get one more play in here before the quarter breaks. It's going to be three receivers left. Smelsley in the shotgun. Tight end tight near side is Colin Shaughnessy. Pass left side into the hands of Landon Schmitz. Schmitz goes forward for positive yardage for a pickup of about 6, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. First 12 minutes are in the books. Axel leading 14-6. You're listening to the Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week on FM 95.5. Dr. Brittany and Dr. Zach are your number one rated dentists in Northeast Kansas. Go to MarysvilleDentalCare.com to book your visit and receive the dental care you deserve. 14-6, our first quarter score. We're back after this break.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that will keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service in all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
For all your gas and service needs, it's OK Service Station in Hanover. You'll get fast, friendly, dependable service every time you visit. They have fuel available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Ask how you can get a gas card for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes, too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
Donut Day is coming! Donut Day? What's that? Free donuts for Blue Valley customers.
October is National Cooperative Month, and Blue Valley Technologies is here to celebrate. Swing by on Friday, October 25th, before work or school for donuts, coffee, and hot apple cider. Drive through our west parking lot from 7 to 10 a.m. The first 25 people through get a free stocking hat.
Other various prizes are available.
Through one quarter, Axel leading 14-6. It started with a 2-yard Brandon Smelsley touchdown run, followed up by a Smelsley to Landon Schmitz 25-yard touchdown pass. Here's Smelsley looking for the end zone second time, and he is in. A 14-yard touchdown run for number 16 puts Axel ahead now 20-6.
That was another one of those awesome plays we've seen a lot tonight. Smelsley gives a fake out a Hanover defender and just runs it in.
Seamless for this team that has 4-year starters all around. Of course, it is senior night here tonight for Axtell. A lot of experience on that playing field on both sides, but so far Axtell showing that their will. Schmelsley will have an empty set here on the 2-point conversion. Now brings in his receivers tight. Schmelsley in the backfield, spinner back, looks right, doesn't throw once, now throws the second time back to the end zone. It's completed to Landon Schmitz, making this contest 22-6. Axtell is ahead as we get through the second quarter.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
Landall in Marysville is invested in their team, facilities, products, customers, community, future, and excellence. For over 60 years, a family-owned company focusing on quality workmanship products and employees. Congratulating their team members with their loyalty and hard work that's paid off with a 12-year profit-sharing average of 12.42%. Thanks for all you do in making Landall Company stand out above the rest. Employment opportunities available. Go online at landall.com/careers. EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
A big thank you tonight to Blue Valley Technologies as well, as they're broadcasting live on Channel 3. If you're tuned in there, we appreciate it. Of course, you can listen back to this game too as well anytime at KNDYradio.com under the Listen Live tab. Cameron Juneman's going to take this return right up to about the 15-yard line, hit over there by the return team for Axtell. That's where Hanover will get their third possession started at their own 15-yard line. So I'm going to go back to the first possession for Hanover. They fumbled it on the third play of the game, and since then, Axtell has scored on each of their 3 possessions. How important now is this offensive possession to Hanover moving forward?
Oh, it's incredibly important. You have to go down there and, again, stop the Axtell momentum. You've done it once. You know you can do it. I know Hanover, the boys out there, believe that they can do it. So we'll see how they come out and perform on this offensive drive.
Looking for a big play, too. Of course, Hunter Kiekefer took a run, 37 yards their last play. Looking for one here. Braylon Mine gets a swing pass here near side. It's going to be driven out of bounds after a pickup of 15 yards. Good enough for a first down. That's going to be a 16-yard pickup there by Mine.
Yeah, runs a wide receiver screen there. We've seen that tonight from both teams quite a bit. Throwing it horizontally to the wide receiver. The other goes out and blocks, of course. To great effect for both teams. We'll see if both coaches keep going back to that.
And so far, both quarterbacks throwing it excellently. Brandon Schmelsley, 3 for 3, 47 yards. Reichen Stahlbaumer, 3 for 3, 33 yards. Stahlbaumer in the gun with Juneman to his right pocket. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Mine goes in motion left to right. It's going to be a double reverse now as Cameron Juneman gets it. Gets out of one Axel tackle, now finds the edge. Good enough for a first down across the 40. Up to the 30, big gain, Hanover Wildcats. Pick up of 20 for Cameron Juneman.
Yeah, I want to highlight who I saw there. The wrong name. Stahlbaumer there. I saw him take on 2 defenders from Axel there to help keep that edge as they reversed it back. Great job, and probably why that play developed as well as it did.
Great job on the Hanover offensive line. Like Quentin said, a double reverse. Mine took it to the right first, then hit Juneman going back to the left side of the field. So the offensive line had to hold blocks for a long time, but it worked out with a 20-yard gain. Ball up to the 29 now of Axtell as Hanover is in motion. 2 receivers left, Stahlbaumer in the gun. It's going to be a fake screen left side, Stahlbaumer looking right. Pumps once, now cross the middle. Finds a receiver, Cater Cohorse will pull that one in. First pickup of 5 or 6. And on that hit, I believe it was Cameron Juneman who laid the hit. Now he's down on the field in pain. Actually, that might look like number 5 for Hanover. Reichen Stahlbaumer, actually, number 5, is down on the 20-yard line. So we're going to take a quick timeout, get an update on his condition. You're listening to the Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week on FM 95.5.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Hanover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Hanover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Hanover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
Axtell Truss has the experience to provide custom-built trusses for any application. Put them to work with your next project. Let them help design the right pitch, length, and number of trusses to suit your needs. They can turn out more complicated designs and configurations as well. All are solidly built in their enclosed shop with roll-off delivery to your site available. They also assure the best materials and quality construction, completed on your schedule. Call today for a quote or more information at 785-736-2291. That's Axtell Truss.
I'm Max Blasky back with you with Quentin Blasky to my right as Axtell leads this game 22-6. But right now on the field, it is an Axtell Eagle down. It was a miscommunication on my part there earlier. Different number 5. It's Ryland Bussing for the Eagles, the senior out there who laid the hit on Cadra Cohorst after that 6-yard completion. Both of the boys just kind of were surprised. I think they were both kind of standing there. Bussing was able to get back to his feet, but quickly went back down onto the field. So I know head coach Eric Detweiler's out there right now, along with the rest of the Axtell athletic training staff, on what looked like a pretty hard hit that was delivered by Bussing.
Yeah, definitely a hard hit. Both players going opposite direction. Pretty textbook hit, but as you're both, and there he is getting up, walking on his own power at the moment. You'd love to see that. All the fans around here cheering him on.
Might take him a little bit to get to the sideline, so we're going to step away for 30 seconds. We'll be right back. Candy Wine.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
Ryland Bussing, one of 6 seniors here for the Axtell Eagles tonight on the sideline. Looks to be in good spirits after delivering that hit. Slows down the Hanover offense. They're back with a 2nd down and 5 ball at the 24-yard line for Axtell. Stallbalmer in the backfield. We'll run this one near side. Actually, Mine right now. Mine takes a lick from Brandon Schmelsley and will be stopped cold in his track. No yard pickup there for Braylon Mine. Number 16, Brandon Schmelsley.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to say before the player unfortunately went down on that, Braylon Mine really uses his legs to get his receiver open over the middle there. He was covered. He looked downfield to his other receiver, drew off the pressure, got it to him in the middle.
And, of course, I couldn't mention before, we do have a change at quarterback. It is Braylon Mine. We saw this a couple weeks ago. Now a 3rd down and 5 here for Hanover. Ball on the Axtell 23. A little swift pass to Patrick Cohorst. Tried to catch the edge, and he couldn't. 1-yard pickup there for Cohorst on the pass. 3rd pickup there for Cadra Cohorst, but now a 4th down and 4 to go for the Hanover offense. Deep inside Axtell territory, this is going to be a goal period. Kind of interesting play call there, though, as Hanover's been trying to get to the outside of this Axtell defense, but the Eagles just too strong so far early on.
Yeah, those edge rushers doing a good job of maybe not getting into the backfield, but definitely containing whoever is in the backfield, not letting him get to the edge.
Mine will take the snap. 2 receivers right. Nope, that's Stallbalmer back to take the snap. Stallbalmer pressure off his left. Stallbalmer trying to find room up close to a 1st down and driven back, I believe, will be short. Coming up for the big hit as Colin Shaughnessy lays a boom. A 3-yard pickup on 4th down and 4 will not be good enough for Hanover.
Yeah, Shaughnessy playing well defensive tonight. Definitely weighs on the big hit there to prevent him from getting that crucial 1 yard that he needed. Just stop him in his tracks. He was leading tonight the Axel defense with 4 solo tackles and an assist.
So now this Axel offense that has scored on all 3 of its possessions here early on in this contest, back out there under the tutelage of quarterback Brandon Schmelsley. Schmelsley in the shotgun with Brockman behind him. It's going to be a run up the middle. Schmelsley across the 40, 30, 20. Braylon Mine giving a chase, and he won't get there. That will be a 40, 59-yard touchdown run by Brandon Schmelsley. His 3rd of the evening.
Really impressive run there. And now we see why they just kept going back to the running up the middle with Schmelsley. If you give him any type of space, he is off to the races, and there is no stopping him. That time it works out for them. It's been working out, but not that explosively.
Biggest play so far here tonight as Schmelsley took that one the distance, roughly 59. Now in the shotgun on the 2-point conversion across the middle will be knocked down. But Axel striking early and often here in this one, leading here in our second quarter, 28-6.
Western National Bank in Summerfield wants you to feel good about where you are with your money. Available when you need them and offering online and personal services, Western National Bank will make sure to keep you and your money happy. Call Western National Bank at 244-6211 to make your money smile. Member FDIC.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Not with us, just let you know. Second quarter action here. Axel leading 28-6. After himself a night so far. Brandon Schmelsley, 11 rushes, 111 yards unofficially, and those 3 scores. Absolutely explosiveness from the backfield as Landon Schmitz will kick this one off. Hanover looking to cut into this deficit as Cameron Juneman, who's had good returns tonight, will take it up the middle to the 20, across the 25-yard line. Still going, gets their 2 tackles. Continuing to push his way past the 30. He will not give up as Cameron Juneman gets himself about a 25-yard return on that one.
No one was putting Juneman down there. He picked up an extra 11 yards after first contact. Dragging players with him, giving it all he had.
Need that kind of fight from your leader, not only on the defense, but on the offensive side now here tonight. And here comes this Hanover offense. They have so far had 3 possessions. They fumbled it on the first one, scored on the second, and got stopped on a 4th down play moments ago. Axel, of course, turned around and scored off that one. Hanover trying to stay tied with this high-scoring Eagles offense. Needing points here, trailing 28-6, 9 minutes left to play in the second quarter. It's going to be a run left side. Braylon Mine and a quarterback sneaks through the first line of defense. Gets up for about a 6-yard gain, but we have another penalty flag thrown on the field.
Yeah, Shaughnessy did for Axel's defense as well. Again, leading, that will be his 5th solo tackle here tonight. Now, it looks like that penalty will go against Hanover.
Holding penalty is the indication, gives me an opportunity to remind you that every weekday after following 520 Sports on KNDY, our Coach's Corner program is live. On Monday, I'll chat with head coaches from Diller and Southern. Tuesday is Axel and Centralia. Wednesday, Lynn and Hanover. Thursday, Frankfort and Valley Heights. And Friday is Washington and Marysville. And as always, if you don't catch those live at about 5:20, you can go to KNDYradio.com. Always listen back to those interviews at any point as well as any of our game broadcasts. So first down and 13 now to go. We'll be back in the backfield. Brackets ball on hands. This one all trap play for Juneman. Good run there by Alex Juneman. Himself up about 5 yards as Brockman pulls him down for the stop.
Yeah, Hanover so far this drive looking pretty good. No play for a loss. They're picking up good yardage each play. You know, I always say it, if you can pick up 3 yards a play, you're doing pretty well.
Hanover, though, needing an explosive play. Pretty tough to kind of just work it down the field on this Axtell defense on their one scoring drive. Hanover got a 37-yard run from Hunter Keycaper. Looking for something explosive here as we're at 8 minutes left in the second quarter. It's going to be a fake handoff up the middle, thrown out to the flat, tackled in the way by the Axtell defense for a loss of 1. As Hunter Keycaper, the before-mentioned game breaker, will get dropped for a loss of 1.
That Weiler out there for the tackle. That is his first tonight. You read that play perfectly. Let it develop. Let the ball get out of the quarterback and the wide receiver before making it for the loss.
And now a 3rd down and long here to go for Hanover. 3rd down and 10 to go from their own 33-yard line. Trailing 28-6, trying to stay in with this Axel offense. Stallhammer will be in the shotgun. Juneman to his left. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Goes in motion, will be Keycaper. It's going to be a swing pass left side, incomplete. As Ryan Stallhammer could not hit his intended receiver, Alex Juneman. Our first incomplete pass of the night will bring up a 4th down and 10. And it looks like the punting team is coming on for Hanover.
Yeah, you almost think against a team like Axel, this is almost a spot where you think you have to go for it. But Coach over on the Hanover side definitely believes in his boy and the defense, who is playing fairly well against Axel tonight.
Ever dangerous Brandon Smelsley stands at his 15-yard line. Takes this one in, looks left, now right, and still be tripped. Or I don't know what I'm looking for here. Alex Juneman, and in there, I believe Cameron Juneman just stopped Smelsley in his tracks. Good job there by the cover team for Hanover.
Yeah, you're right. That was Alex Juneman just swallowing Smelsley up. Smelsley had no way of getting out of that one.
Looks like a little penalty marker right at midfield. We'll see how this works out. It's going to be a personal foul face mask on the kicking team on Hanover. So give Axel 3 yards. Not something you want to do if you're head coach Matt Hoyer and his Wildcats team. Got a good game here. Second quarter, 28-6 is our score. Of course, over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1. Bruce Geerking has the call down in Chapman, as the Marysville Bulldogs look to bounce back after a 31-14 loss last week versus Rock Creek. Still in good standings for a possible district home game in Week 9 are the Marysville Bulldogs. Of course, here in our contest, same districts, both of them fighting for a district championship. Smelsley looks back to pass. Juneman brings pressure off his left. Across his body, finds Landon Smith. Absolutely popped at the 40. Defensive stop made there by the Hanover Wildcats. Hunter Keycaper laid the burn.
Yeah, that's what I have on that one. Perfectly placed pass. One of those where he just wasn't able to bring it in quite fast enough. And as you said, Keycaper there, definitely not letting him get possession of that ball. Says not today, and gives him a really nice hit.
Smith's had that ball in his hand for about half a second, and Hunter Keycaper turns around, says put that right back on the ground. Second incomplete pass now of the evening. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Ball on their own, 31 for Axtell. Smelsley and Broxman in the backfield. Eli Broxman, only 1 catch so far here tonight. As up the middle, here goes Smelsley, breaks the tackle across the 40, up to the 30, and finally dragged down. 31. Got a 23-yard pickup there for Brandon Smelsley.
Yeah, that was a broken pass play. Hanover getting in the backfield pretty quickly, but Smelsley able to see that hole that opened up when they did blitz off the side and takes it for his advantage.
Across midfield, now into Hanover territory. Smelsley will be alone in the backfield. Hanover defense looking for a stop. Looks right now, looks down the middle. It's a floater towards the end zone. Touchdown, Eli Broxman. 27-yard touchdown pass from Brandon Smelsley to Eli Broxman. Axel fans here like this one, 34-6 now, as that is Broxman's second catch here tonight, and it goes for a big one. 2-point conversion now upcoming for Axel, and really had 2 men open on that play, right down the seam, and found Broxman along the sideline. Eagles looking to punch in the 2-point conversion so far here tonight, 2 for 4. Smelsley up the middle, he's got it. 2-point conversion, good. 36-6 is our score. Hanover will look to claw back into this one when we come back on our Marysville Dental Bear game of the week.
If your vehicle is looking like it just went through a muddy rally race, or perhaps it's been target practice for the neighborhood bird gang, then you need to get your car washed today at the Axtell Car Wash. The Axtell Car Wash has 2 enclosed self-service bays, even one size for semi-tractors. Just pull in, pay with your bank card, and wash all the dirt, mud, bugs, and bird stuff off your vehicles. You don't have to drive far to get a clean car. Just visit the Axtell Car Wash, proud supporter of the Axtell Eagles. For the best in farming equipment with the service to back it, there is only one Bruna Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer. Since 1947, the staff at Bruna Implement Company works daily to provide the best parts and service when you need it, always dedicated to their customers. Bruna Implement Company has been family-owned for 3 generations, and they know what it takes to be successful as your area Case IH dealer. With locations in Marysville, Washington, Clay Center, Seneca, Hiawatha, and Humboldt, Nebraska. Stop by or give them a call today.
When starting any project around your home, you want prices that are reasonable and advice you can trust. From finding the right lighting fixture or plumbing piece to drawing up plans for a full remodel or new build, the knowledgeable staff at Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber are here for you. Stop in Monday through Saturday or visit axtellumber.com to see what they can offer. With all your building needs and options to fix any budget, your partner from start to finish is Hometown Lumber in Marysville and Axtell Lumber.
The Axtell Eagles lead Hanover 36-6 here in this one. For an Eagles team that averages 73 points per game, they have scored on all 5 of their possessions so far early on. Hanover is 1 for 4 scoring, but have, I think, looked better than the scoring is indicating here early on.
Yeah, they for sure look better. Definitely looking like one of the best teams that Axel has faced so far. When you're playing a team like this, it's hard to get down the field, but we've seen them drive it down the field, just a few crucial mistakes that give the ball back to Axel.
And I'm sure as we talk dominance, Hanover fans do remember the dominance they had there for a 3 or 4 year stretch where they won 3 straight state championships between 2016 and 18. So understand that teams and schools kind of go through these rounds. And honestly, yeah, like we've been saying it, Hanover has a good team this year. I just think Axtell is a level above everyone else in the state of Kansas.
Yeah, I know I said this a little bit earlier in the broadcast. One thing I said was that Hanover is keeping Axel on the field for a lot more time than they are used to offensively. And that's a testament really to Hanover's defense and how they're playing. If they clean up a little of the explosive plays, they could still be in this one.
Swing pass here, right side. Hunter Keycaper gets the ball for the second play in a row. Good enough for a first down. He had a 4-yard run on the first down play. That's going to be picked up of 7 up to the 26-yard line of Hanover as Mine found Keycaper for that 7-yard pickup.
I do like what Hanover is doing here, giving different looks with Mine and Stahlbomber, rotating them back and forth depending on the play call.
Trying to keep this Axtell defense on its toes, but so far this evening has held up to the test. It will be Mine back to backfield. 2 receivers right. Keycaper goes in motion. A flip pass to him as Keycaper tries to hit the edge. And he's going to be stopped. The pickup of about 1 there for the Hanover offense. As they continue to feed the sophomore, but no running lanes there for this Hanover offense. Has been stymied here early on today. Of course, this Axtell defense on the season had only allowed 2 touchdowns going into tonight. Hanover got the 3rd early on in the first quarter, but since then has been shut out. Mine back in the backfield, empty set here for the Wildcats. 2 receivers right. As we're looking at Keycaper. Keycaper goes in motion, now swings around. Mine looking for someone in the backfield. Pressure coming in his face, and Mine goes down. A quick stick backfield as Mine trying to get that out of his hands. Number 21 for the Axtell Eagles. Blaze Bessie picks that off for a pick six.
Yeah, mine's screaming around in the backfield, not knowing where to go. His lineman pulled off the attack for as long as they could, and they finally got to him. As he was going down, he tried to get the ball off. There might be an argument that he could have already been down.
No, that's what they're calling it. They're saying Braylon Mine was down. A big sack there, though. So they're going to say that the interception stands. Okay, so we're getting it squared away here. So it'll just be a sack here, a big sack there on a 2nd down and 10. That's going to be, we're going to give it and take a 10-yard loss there by Mine on the sack.
Yeah, that was a close one. If we could go to replay, we would on that one. Definitely a good job by Axel there. But we'll see what Hanover can do with this second chance they've got.
3rd down and a country mile, 21 to go now. It's going to be Braylon Mine in the backfield, looking for a chunk play here across the middle. That one's picked off. Taken left side now by Joe Weibarger. Weibarger reverses field, looking for an end zone dive. Touchdown, Axel Eagles. A 35-yard pitch for Joe Weibarger will make this one 42-6.
What some would say on that play was ball doesn't lie. It can go right off the receiver's hands into the hands of Joe Weibarger. And he is able to get downfield, switch up to the near side of the field, and get into the end zone.
The ball does not lie. That was going to be an interception return for a touchdown for Blaze Bussing. Turns one in to a pick 6 for Joe Weibarger. The sophomore gets his first on the season. It's going to be handoff here on the 2-point conversion. Throw to the back of the end zone as Eli Brockson and throws it to Landon Schmitz for the 2-point conversion. Number 4, Colin Shaughnessy picks that one up, actually. And it will make our score 44-6. As Axel leads this one, 3:12 left to play in the second quarter.
Not everyone's going to become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a traditional experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
B&D Buildings of Axtell specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud-frame buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. B&D Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. B&D Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. B&D Buildings at 785-294-0147.
Every great team has shared qualities that separated them from all else. Whether you're talking about the 72 Dolphins, the 92 Dream Team, the Fab Five, or the Magnificent Seven, you can count on one thing. The vision was clear and the commitment was obvious. High standards were set and improvement was never ending. At Sapp Brothers, our goal is simple: to be your number one source of propane, lubricants, and extreme premium diesel fuel. And we'll reach our goal by treating you like family and giving you service that makes you want to come back. Join our team, Sapp Brothers Petroleum, in Philly, Crete, Lincoln, Humboldt, and Hanover, Kansas.
Kick by Wyatt Detweiler goes out of bounds. So Hanover will get some free yardage to start this offensive possession, trailing 44-6. It just feels like this one has snowballed in the last, 2-3 possessions?
Yeah, certainly. In the first quarter there, Hanover was definitely staying in there with Axel, but through some costly mistakes here we've seen recently and a big stick, this game is really close to being over with. Hanover will have to get down the field and put points on the board on this drive if they hope to keep playing this game.
This game was 14-6 at the end of the first quarter. Since then, Axel has rounded off 4 straight to touchdowns. Stahlbomber up the middle on the quarterback keeper. Will be dropped after a gain of 6. Positive pickup there for Stahlbomber and this Hanover offense, trying to get something moving here as we inch towards halftime. Again, reminder, coming up at halftime, we will take a peek at scores around the Twin Valley League, courtesy of TVL Sports Spotlight's Jeff Wirtz. as well as take a peek at how the Marysville Bulldogs are doing over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.01. Second down and 4 now, ball at 31 on their own Hanover sideline. Juneman up the middle, break a run, break a tackle, across the 40, up to the 30, breaks the 20, 10, touchdown, Hanover Wildcats. A 49-yard touchdown run for Alec Juneman. A big score by Hanover.
Costly mistake by Schmelzly. Not something we see a lot there, but there he was the only man that could make that tackle, and he went for the ball. He tried to punch that ball out of the hands of Juneman there, but Juneman too strong to let it go. He really should have just went for the tackle and get another opportunity at it later.
But I think we've seen this so far here tonight. Hanover running those quarterback options down the middle. There's running lanes for this Hanover offense. Just need to execute. Executed well there. Now looking for the 2-point conversion. No good on their first one. Trying to get their first of the game here. It's going to be a handoff as looking to pass it. Now throws it incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion as Patrick Owens tried to throw it late. 2-point conversion, no good. Still leading 44-12. We're back after this word from our sponsor.
If your car says, I need fixed, call on Little Joe's Service in Axtell to fix it right. From routine maintenance to repairs of all types, Joe can serve your needs. Fast, friendly, and down-to-earth service with satisfied customers from all over the area. Turn to Little Joe's 66th Service in Axtell for any automotive repair needs. Proud supporters of the Axtell community, it's Little Joe's Service.
As a farm or ranch owner, you've invested heavily in your agribusiness, especially in your livestock. Protecting them from accidents, fires, and other natural disasters is crucial for your farm's success. At Blue Valley Insurance, we recognize the importance of your animals as assets to your livelihood. Visit our offices in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville to explore comprehensive livestock insurance options tailored to your needs. Safeguard your farm's future with Blue Valley Insurance today.
As always, a big thank you to our sponsors that you hear tonight on the broadcast and the Blue Valley Technologies as well for broadcasting this game on Channel 3, wherever you're watching or listening. We do appreciate it. Eli Broxman gets a chance. No, he will not as that ball goes into the end zone. Touchback on the kickoff for Hanover, and Axel will be back out there. So not only have we seen the Eagles score on offense, but just in that last one, technically two. Yeah,
we did see two. Also, we even saw an interception there on the third-point conversion. So this Hanover offense has to be really careful with the ball, but if they can keep making plays like they just made, those explosive run plays, getting up those gaps, they could be in this game.
Schmelzly in the backfield, swings the left side, now into the hands of Eli Broxman, trying to find the sideline. Will get pushed out of bounds. That's close to the first down marker on his third catch here of the evening.
He will go out at the 24-yard line as it's called. Hanover here really needs to put the brakes onto Axel before the end of the second quarter here and take it at least into overtime without them scoring again. If Axel is able to score again, we could see a pretty quick turnaround after they come out of half. So a big defensive stop here would be nice for Hanover.
Second down and 1 now. Ball on the 24-yard line, and we're going to have a timeout. Axel takes it, and we'll take it with them. You're listening to the Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week on FM 95.5.
Have an accident with your vehicle? Call Moonlight Restoration and they'll take care of you with a free estimate, and they'll turn it into the insurance company for you. You name it, they can do it. Fender benders, auto and tractor restoration, windshield repair or replacement, spray and bed liners, sandblasting, dealer and installer of B&W hitches and drop and lock hitches. No job is too large or too small for Moonlight Restoration. If you want quality work done by skilled technicians, call Moonlight Restoration in Axtell, Kansas. Owned and operated by Brett and Nikki Runnebaum. Call 736-2359.
When you have a debit card, you can pay as you go and not build up debt on costly credit card balances. Our debit cards are convenient, easy to use, and accepted at merchants everywhere. Each month, we supply an accurate, easy-to-read statement of all your debit transactions, freeing up your quality time for your family. Debit cards, better than plastic and easy to use. Citizens State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Out of the timeout, second down and 1 now here for Axel. Ball on their own 24-yard line. Schmelsley takes the snap. It's going to be an option left side. Broxman gets the early pitch. We've got a flag in the backfield. Broxman still fighting all the way up to the 35-yard line, but this one will probably be coming back as it will be an illegal locked in the back by Axel. Only their second penalty here tonight. Hanover has 3. But maybe what this Hanover defense needs to try to get a stop, get us here into the second half.
That would be amazing for Hanover to get a stop down this far into Hanover's territory on this possession. It'd even give them a little bit of time to maybe attack the end zone. Tricky play there, fake dump pass into an pitch out to the far side of the field. Hanover read the play well, just wasn't able to make the immediate tackle onto that runner, but the flag comes in to save them.
Second down and 12 now here for Axel. They have scored on all 5 offensive possessions. They have a pick 6-2 as well. Backed up now on their own 13. Schmelsley looking back, drops back to pass across the middle, has his receiver, and that will be a ranking number 4, Colin Shaughnessy. His first catch tonight on the second down and 12 will bring up about a third down and 4 or 3 now. So 9-yard pickup there from Schmelsley to Shaughnessy.
Rare position for Axel to see that third down marker for the show. This would be a big stop for Hanover to get.
5th third down this season, Axtell space, and they're going to stay perfect 5 for 5 as Brandon Schmelsley pushes forward for a 6-yard pickup. Schmelsley having himself a heck of the night already, unofficially 13 rushes, 140 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, and also through the air, over 100 yards passing, 6 for 7, and 2 touchdowns. On their own 28, 1st and 10 now. Schmelsley across the middle again, finds Landon Schmitz. Schmitz jukes a defender, gets across midfield, picked up 13 from Schmelsley to Schmitz. 38 now unofficially for Landon Schmitz receiving as clock rolls under 48 seconds. Ball just on the over on the Hanover side of midfield at the 39. It's going to be speed option left side. Schmelsley breaks this one, 30, 21 man to beat. He got it. 39-yard touchdown run for Brandon Schmelsley, his 4th of the evening.
Eichmann, the only man to beat for Schmelsley there. Just did not take the best angle to catch him at the corner of the end zone, and Schmelsley walked it on in almost untouched.
And I think we've been saying Schmelsley's name all night, but the explosiveness of Eli Broxman, the second potential guy on that option pitch, I think really scares a lot of teams. Hanover has been consistent on trying to stop him, but Schmelsley running all over for his 4th touchdown. Now 2-point conversion here. Schmelsley looks to run it up the middle. Patient, and in he goes. Now is 52-12. They're leading this one with 35 seconds left to go before halftime. We're back after this break.
Barry Bussing Construction in Axtell offers dozer construction and all types of soil conservation work, including terraces and water rain. Remember, conservation is the key to our future, and it all starts with you. Contact Barry Bussing and see how he can help you. Call Barry today at 736-2833. For conservation work, Barry Bussing Construction of Axtell, Kansas. Phone 736-2833.
Main Street Market in Hanover is a proud supporter of all Wildcat athletics. Stay up to date on all the new deals, sales, and more by visiting their Facebook page. Stop by and check out everything they have for your next gathering, family event, or game day. When holidays roll around, don't fret. Main Street Market has you covered. Sure to have everything you need to keep the family full and happy. That's the Main Street Market, downtown Hanover, your local hometown grocery store.
The answer is yes, SBS.
Are you sick and tired of getting tackled at the 1-yard line? Is your current insurance provider not getting you the right coverage in your time of need? Stop by your local SBS insurance office and we'll develop a game plan for the best coverage and protection of your assets. With SBS Insurance, we'll help you score that winning touchdown.
SBS Insurance, the home team. The answer is yes.
Braylon Mine will take that return up to the 20, where Hanover will get their possession started now in the second quarter. It has been all Axel in this one. It was a tight one in the first quarter, 14-6 was our first quarter score, but it's been all Eagles here in the second. 3 rushing touchdowns by Brandon Schmelsley, 1 more through the air. Hanover does have a 40-yard touchdown run by Alec Juneman in this quarter, making it 52-12. And Hanover looking to close this deficit before halftime. Stahlbacher stuck in the pocket, now brings it right side. He's going to step out of bounds, take a hit along the Axtell sideline, picks up about 3 yards on the first down run. Lucas Talbot credited for the tackle by the Axtell Eagles. Most importantly, stops this clock on a first down play.
Yeah, going immediately to a pass play there. You're thinking that Hanover wants to maybe try and take a strike at the end zone, maybe a little risky. Against a team that has theoretically picked you out 3 times tonight. But we'll see what the play call is going forward.
Stahlbacher in the backfield. Juneman, it's going to be a draw up the middle to the left. Juneman will be stopped close to a first down marker, short by about 2 yards. On a second down and 7, 5-yard pickup there for Juneman as the clock rolls through on into halftime. Final 5-6 on the clock will send us into our halftime break. Your halftime score is 52-12. All Axtell Eagles in this one. We're going to take a quick timeout. We're going to break for news weather, as well as a look at college action this weekend. And when we come back from our break, we'll take a look at how the first half ended for both of these teams. On the scoreboard, though, Axtell ahead at halftime at 52-12, and our Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week on FM 95.5. Dr. Brittany and Dr. Zach are your number 1 rated dentist in Northeast Kansas. Go to MarysvilleDentalCare.com to book your visit and receive the dental care you deserve. The top 2 teams in 8-man Division II have the Axtell Eagles leading 52-12 at half.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
71 degrees all the way.
73 degrees, please.
So what's your perfect degree of comfort? We'll help you find it with professional Rheem HVAC service that'll keep your home comfy year-round, save on energy costs, and may qualify for utility rebates and tax credits. So enjoy a new degree of comfort.
72 degrees, and I'm good to go.
Get professional service and all brands of equipment. Call B&W Electric in Hanover, your local Rheem contractor, at 785-337-2598 today.
KNDY has been your sports leader of local teams since the days of leather helmets.
Well, okay, not that long, but since the days before the Blue Valley and Nemaha Valley Leagues combined, for over 40 years, KNDY has been your source for scores, interviews, and live play-by-play action of your favorite teams all season long. The game and technology may have changed, but our coverage remains the same. KNDY, your area sports leader, on air, online, and on our mobile app. ABC News, I'm Chuck Sievertson. In Michigan, former President Trump hitting back on news reports that he's canceled interviews with major news organizations because he's exhausted.
What event did I cancel? I haven't canceled. She doesn't go to any events. She's a loser. She doesn't go to any events. I've gone 48 days now without arrest.
Mr. Trump
Vice President Harris, both right now holding rallies in Michigan, an important battleground state. In Detroit, ABC's Rachel Scott.
In Michigan, Harris and Trump were separated by less than 1 point in the polls. Michigan has the largest Arab American population in the country, and Trump is trying to appeal to Arab American voters who are frustrated by the Biden administration's handling of the war in Gaza.
Wildfire conditions are extreme in California amid strong, hot, dry winds. A fire broke out this afternoon in a neighborhood of Oakland, leading to evacuation orders for hundreds of people, at least 4 homes damaged. An up day on Wall Street. This is ABC News. Federal investigators looking into millions of Teslas and their self-driving feature.
Around 2.4 million Tesla models S, X, Y, and Cybertruck are being investigated by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration because they have the full self-driving feature Tesla offers. It comes after 4 crashes, one of which was fatal, involving the car driving itself. The crashes involved reduced roadway visibility from sun glare, fog, or dust, which may have caused the Tesla to not be able to read the road. The investigation will look into Tesla's abilities to navigate autonomously when conditions are not ideal. Alex Stone, ABC News.
No word yet on when power could be restored in Cuba. Caribbean Islands grid has gone offline after a major power plant failed. The country's prime minister here announcing they shut down schools and sent most government workers home today to conserve energy. Chuck Sievertson, ABC News.
In business, service is everything. Cintas delivers what you need to better serve your customers. Whether it's freshly laundered work apparel for almost any job imaginable, tested and inspected fire protection systems, first aid and safety supplies, on-site AED training, or mops and restroom products, stocked and ready when you need them. Better work days happen together. So visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Offer not valid in all states or where prohibited by law. Loans are subject to lender approval. See website for details.
Meet Brian. He just got $5,000, and it was pretty easy. I'll tell you how in 10 seconds. Brian needed cash help. After being rejected by banks, he tried 27cash.com. Told them how much he needed, even let them know he had bad credit. In minutes, 27cash.com found a lender who deposited $5,000 into his bank account the very next day. If you need cash help, even if you have bad credit, go to 27cash.com. 27cash.com.
Here's your KNDY weatherology forecast for northeast Kansas and southeastern Nebraska. Partly cloudy tonight with a low of 51. Winds out of the south 8 to 15 miles per hour. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times again. Tomorrow, high temperatures reach up to 76. Tomorrow night, 48. Highs level off around 79. Sunday, under sunny skies. 72 Monday. Storms likely. I'm staff meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Currently 68.
We chant rock chalk. We wave the wheat. We wear crimson and blue. We're proud to be a Jayhawk.
It's tipped in the air and knocked away. KU's gonna win it.
Join us this Saturday as the Jayhawks of the Houston Cougars hit the turf for a Big 12 showdown on your home for Kansas Jayhawk football.
This is Brian Haney, your home for today's country and Jayhawk football. Today's country, 95.5 KNDY.
KSU Wildcats.
Attention State!
Get ready to pound the stone and join the Wildcats as they hit the turf all season long. Join us Saturday as the Wildcats head to Morgantown to throw down with West Virginia. Our coverage begins at 4:30 on your home for Kansas State Wildcat football.
Your home for legendary country music and K-State Wildcat football. Classic Country 1570 and 94.1 FM KNDY.
Fall sports playoff time is on its way in the Twin Valley League, with league tournaments for both the cross-country runners and the volleyball players coming up this week, along with the final week of TVL regular season football. Hey, it's Jeff Woods, host of the TVL Spotlight. Come on over to tvlspotlight.com, because I will have daily updates on all of the Twin Valley League sports. That's tvlspotlight.com, a service of KNDY Radio.
Max Blasky back with you here from Axtell, Kansas at halftime of this highly anticipated state-ranked matchup. It is the Eagles all over Hanover in the first half. 52-12. We are going to take a look at some scores elsewhere around the league coming up here in just a little bit, courtesy of our before-mentioned friend Jeff Wertz over at the TVL Spotlight. But let's take a look at our game here this evening. It started off as a tight contest in the first quarter. Brandon Schmelsley ran in the first score of the game for a 2-yard touchdown run, found Eli Broxman for the 2-point conversion, making it 18-0. And the Hanover fumbled on their third play from scrimmage, giving the ball right back to Axel, and they wasted no time as Schmelsley found Landon Schmidt for his first touchdown reception of the game, a 25-yarder, making it 14-0 midway through the first quarter. It took about 3 minutes for Hanover to answer back, helped by a big run by Hunter Kike for about 37 yards on their second possession, as Cadre Cohorse punched in from 1 yard out, making our contest 14-6 through the end of one quarter. But in that second quarter, it was all Axel Eagles, and it was all Brandon Schmelsley. He ran in 2 scores, threw for 2 more, and Axel also got a pick 6 in that second quarter by, I believe here real quick, it was Joe Liebarger who got the pick 6. That was after Hanover went 4 and out on their first offensive possession, punted on their second, threw that pick on their third. Hanover finally came back with a score with 2:26 remaining on the clock. A 49-yard touchdown run by Alec Juniman right up the middle made it 44-12, but Axel punched in one more as Brandon Schmelsley broke a 39-yard run with 35 seconds left to go before halftime, making our score 52-14. Now, Axel did receive the opening kickoff, so it will be Hanover's ball when we come back out of halftime. Just a few stats here for you, all of these unofficial. We're going to start with Hanover. Ryken Stahlbomber, 5 for 6 passing, 37 yards on the ground. He has 5 rushes for 10 yards and that lone fumble. Alec Juniman, 5 rushes, 61 yards, aided by that 49-yard touchdown run in the second quarter. Braylon Mine, negative 8 yards on the ground as he has been sacked once playing quarterback. Hunter Kike for 2 rushes for 41 yards. Braylon Mine also threw the air tonight, 3 for 4, a pick 6 for 9 yards. The favorite receivers for Hanover here this evening have been Hunter Kike for he has 3 receptions for 7 yards. Cadre Cohorse has 3 receptions for 13, and Mine all over the field with 2 receptions for 26 yards. As for the Axel Eagles in that first half, as before mentioned, it was all Brandon Schmelsley. Unofficially, he has 14 rushes for 179 yards, 4 touchdowns on the ground. That's good enough for 13 yards per carry. Also through the air, he is 7 for 8, 2 touchdowns, 121 yards. Landon Schmidt's on the ground, 3 rushes for 10 yards, and we have not called Eli Broxman's name at all. A threat, though, tonight has not touched the ball rushing. He has caught 2 passes for 35 yards and a touchdown. Landon Schmidt's 2 passes, 2 catches, and 38 yards with a touchdown. And Colin Shaughnessy, 2 receptions for 42 yards. Again, at halftime, your score 52-12. Axel leading Hanover in this 1-2 state-ranked matchup. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we will take a look at scores from elsewhere around the league, courtesy of Jeff Wertz of the TVL Sports Spotlight. You're listening to the Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week on FM 95.5.
Are you tired of one-size-fits-all insurance? Become a champion of choice with an independent insurance agent. We're not tied to one company. At SBS Insurance Agency, we shop a variety of options to find the coverage that suits you. Experience the freedom of tailored insurance solutions, personalized service, and unwavering support. Choose SBS today. Your coverage, your way. Call us and let us navigate the insurance maze for you.
Dr. Brittany here with Marysville Dental Care, where your family's health is our top priority. Dr. Zach, our team, and I are the family dental home you've always been looking for.
Our comprehensive dental care is designed to serve all of your dental needs. Whether it's a routine cleaning, braces, or cosmetic work, we provide the highest quality of care with a comfortable experience. Visit our office across from the Marysville Courthouse or go to marysvilledentalcare.com to schedule a visit.
Have the smile you've always wanted with our team by your side.
For all your gas and service needs, it's OK Service Station in Hanover. You'll get fast, friendly, dependable service every time you visit. They have fuel available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Ask how you can get a gas card for 24-hour fueling at OK Service. They also handle tires, tire repair, exhaust work, and oil changes too. Stop by, say hi to the folks at OK Service in Hanover.
Donut Day is coming! Donut Day? What's that? Free donuts for Blue Valley customers.
October is National Cooperative Month, and Blue Valley Technologies is here to celebrate. Swing by on Friday, October 25th, before work or school for donuts, coffee, and hot apple cider. Drive through our west parking lot from 7 to 10 a.m. The first 25 people through get a free stocking hat.
Other various prizes are available.
Max Blasky back with you on our Marysville Dental Care Game of the Week. A good reminder that twice each hour on game nights during the 10 and 11 o'clock hours, you can find the Farm Bureau Insurance Scoreboard Show, brought to you by Bryce Leonard in Washington and Patrick Booty in Marysville, for a complete look at scores and updates from around Northeast Kansas. A few scores and updates here to pass along for you at halftime. Aforementioned courtesy of the TVL Sports Spotlight. At halftime, Troy and Centralia in a tight one. Jeff talked about that one in the opening, how good a contest that one's going to be. 14-14 all at halftime between the Trojans and the Panthers. Elsewhere around the Twin Valley League, the Clifton Clyde Eagles lead Rock Hills 30-8 midway through the second quarter. Frankfort Wildcats are up on Wakefield 32-0. That's going to be a good matchup next week between the Axtell Eagles and Frankfort Wildcats. Down in Frankfort, we will have that game on FM at 95.5 as our game of the week. Scores elsewhere around Osborne leading Lynn 30-0 through the first quarter. And over on our sister station, AM 1570, FM 94.1, the Marysville Bulldogs lead Chapman 29-0 at half, as Bruce Gierke has that call as the Bulldogs look for a home playoff contest. In the matchup of 1 and 2 in the state, in 8-man Division II, it has been all Axel Eagles so far here tonight. 52-12 is your halftime score. We're going to take one more timeout before bringing you back second half action here from Axel, Kansas.
For a Goog time, head to Hanover. Goog's Bar and Grill is the happening place for food, drinks, and fun. Open 4 p.m. until midnight, Monday through Saturday, and the grill is always open late. Check out Mexican nights on Thursday with the best pizza anywhere all the time. Order by the half combo or full size with carryouts available too. Find Googs on Facebook and check out their daily specials as well as special events. Grab your friends, grab your family, or make some new friends. Where everybody knows your name, it's Googs in Hanover.
Landall in Marysville is invested in their team, facilities, products, customers, community, future, and excellence. For over 60 years, a family-owned company focusing on quality workmanship products and employees. Congratulating their team members with their loyalty and hard work that's paid off with a 12-year profit-sharing average of 12.42%. Thanks for all you do in making Landall Company stand out above the rest. Employment opportunities available. Go online at landall.com/careers. EEO Vets and Disability, welcome.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the best. At Hanover Hospital, they are more than just a healthcare facility. They are your friends and neighbors right here in your community. Their commitment to high-quality, family-friendly care means when you're at Hanover Hospital, you're with family. They offer state-of-the-art healthcare services with certified professionals on staff 24/7, 365 days a year. Hanover Hospital, your community, your health. Visit them today for close-to-home quality healthcare.
Axtell Truss has the experience to provide custom-built trusses for any application. Put them to work with your next project. Let them help design the right pitch, length, and number of trusses to suit your needs. They can turn out more complicated designs and configurations as well. All are solidly built in their enclosed shop with roll-off delivery to your site available. They also assure the best materials and quality construction, completed on your schedule. Call today for a quote or more information at 785-736-2291. That's Axtell Truss.
Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance, providing high-quality coverage and service, all at a competitive premium cost. Since 1888, Bremen Farmers Mutual has offered homeowner, farm owner, business owner, fire, and inland marine coverage. Dependable and affordable. See your local agent representing Bremen Farmers Mutual Insurance. Learn more about the various insurance products offered by going online at bfmic.com.
For the last time in their high school careers, Eli Broxerman, Blaze Bussing, Dalton Heinen, Rylan Bussing, Brandon Schmitz, and Gavin Shaughnessy will play a second half of football here from Axtell, Kansas. Those are your seniors here this year for the Eagles, and what an impressive run it has been for these 6 seniors. They are going for their 4th straight 8-man Division II championship coming up in the first week. They're the last week in November, trying to stay undefeated, and so far here tonight, they have 52-12, a halftime score over Hanover. Clinton first half off as we get ready for the second.
One thing I really like seeing out of Hanover, to say something good, is that we really made actual play opportunities offensively. Axel isn't able to completely control the game. They have to work a lot harder against this Hanover defense than most defenses they have played so far. But they will have to go down and get an offensive score here to keep this game within reach.
Landon Schmitz sends this one off the Braylon 9, about a 7-yard return. We'll get this first possession of the second half started here for the Hanover Wildcats. And a good comment there with the score being 40 where it's at. This game is kind of in hand, but if you look forward for both of these teams, I think an excellent opportunity to learn and to see what playing against a state caliber playoff team is going to be like, because those start here in, let me give it now, basically 2 weeks. Next week, last regular season game, week 9 then. But I think for both sides, some opportunity to learn. Hanover will start this ball at their own 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Back there, quarterback will be Reichen Stahlhammer. Stahlhammer sends a man in motion, now hands it off up the middle. Alec Juneman will push forward for a pickup of about 2. Juneman had a big run there in the first half, a 49-yard touchdown run, broke it open for the second score of the game for Hanover. So a pickup of 1 there for Juneman. Defensively, Clinton, I think it's been a good game by a few players for Axtell and for Hanover, too, as well.
Broxerman and Shaughnessy both leading in tackles for Axtell right now. On the other side of the ball, Cohort's really leading the defensive push for the
Here's a pick run right to the hands of Eli Broxton and down to the 5. End zone, a pick 6. Eli Broxton gets a 25-yard pick 6, and that's going to end our contest. 58-12 is going to be our final score, as that is the 45-point rule here in the state of Kansas. Kind of unceremoniously, we end this one on a pick 6 at the start of the third quarter, and your final score, 58-12. We will take a timeout, bring it right back after this break, as the Axel Eagles stay undefeated, and Hanover their first loss of the season as the Eagles win 58-12.
Western National Bank in Summerfield wants you to